Spider-Man. This is actually the first Spider-Man movie I watched as a kid. Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies are the ones I grew up watching. When people talk about Peter Parker or Spider-Man, I usually think of Tobey Maguire. It obviously stars Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker, Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin. There's Kirsten Dunst, James Franco, Cliff Robertson, and Rosemary Harris. This isn't going to be a play-by-play of the movie, but just my favorite moments. This is actually one of my favorite origin stories. Peter Parker gets bitten by a genetically mutated spider that gives him powers. He was just a nerdy, shy kid that lived with his aunt and uncle. Now, unfortunately, Uncle Ben dies. And what makes his death even more painful was that Peter probably could have done something about it. He could have done something that might have prevented it from happening. Before he died, he gave Peter some great advice. You know, we've all heard it.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
He also said just because you can beat someone up doesn't mean you should. He was such a wise man. Randy Savage was here. I don't know why, I just felt like I should mention him. His character was quite funny. I think his name was Bonesaw.
Hey, Freak Show! You're going nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes! 3 minutes of playtime!
J.K. Simmons, James Jonah Jameson, is one of my favorite things about the movie. He's just perfect for the role. Jameson is such a douchebag and awesome at the same time. He's basically the embodiment of how the media can twist the truth. I will give him credit though. When he was being threatened by Green Goblin, he didn't actually snitch on Peter. Goblin wanted the name of the guy who takes pictures of Spider-Man, and JJ actually lied for him. He protected Peter. You might say that he was just protecting his source, but I like to think that he's not a complete jackass. The casting in this film was perfect in my opinion. All the actors did a great job. Willem Dafoe, I can't think of anyone else who could do a better job portraying the character Norman Osbourne. Some people might have had a problem with the suit and helmet, but honestly, I don't see what the big deal is. Green Goblin also gave Spider-Man advice. He told him that people love seeing a hero fall. The people will turn on him eventually, and you actually see that happen. Well, it's thanks to Jameson, but still. Fortunately, there were some New Yorkers who actually saw that Spider-Man's a hero. They actually helped him save a bunch of kids. The fight in the end was quite sad. One of the reasons why I don't like it is because it reminded me that the movie is about to end. But the main reason is Goblin kicked Spider-Man's ass. Seriously, it was kind of hard to watch.
Offered you friendship, and you spat in my face.
A pumpkin bomb exploded in front of him. He was put through a window. He was put through a wall. And then Green Goblin accidentally killed himself. So Harry, Peter's best friend, blames Spider-Man for killing his father. The school fight was awesome. I liked how everything was happening in slow motion thanks to his spider senses. It was one of those moments where people stood up to their bullies. The one gripe I might have with the movie is the CGI. That's it. It was released in 2002, so I shouldn't expect a lot. Other than that, the film was spectacular.
Wow.
It was an amazing origin story. Tobey Maguire was perfect as Peter Parker. I really tried hard to be objective when making this review because these movies are a huge part of my childhood. You had a great villain, a compelling hero, and an excellent story. So I'm going to give Spider-Man 5 stars. If you grew up watching Andrew Garfield Spider-Man or Tom Holland Spider-Man, just try these ones out. So Spider-Man, have you watched it? What do you think about it? Please tell me in the comment section below.